education?
My name is Brooklyn Wilkinson, and after graduation I plan to join the United States Air Force and become a social worker, and I plan to be the change by joining the Air Force and changing the life of the soldiers and their families.
Well, find a job, then advocate for social work.
Okay, I hope to be the change in my community by continuing to volunteer and serving populations that don't get a lot of help.
I'll be the change by advocating for what is right and advocating for my clients. I will continue on to go to grad school so that I can further my education and be a further empowerment for my clients as a social worker in this great country.
I'm going to be the change because I have a better understanding due to personal experiences. So I have something to bring and offer to those that I will be helping. And I have a very strong passion for what I do, and it's just everything that I live for.
I'm going to apply all of the wisdom and knowledge that I remember that my teachers have taught me, which has been considerable. And I'm just going to apply that, get in the community, and do what I can.
I plan on being the change after graduation by getting hopefully back into where my second placement was. I'd really like to be at the VA hospital. It's just really powerful there. I just really feel honored to serve the people who serve for me. I've never been in the military, don't have any family in the military, but I just feel that it's a really important place to be. There's just something different about it, and I really like that.
Thank you.
I guess just stay focused and just try to learn as much as you can from your clinical supervisors and the liaisons, I would say. Try to figure out what you want from the placement and go about, achieving that.
I was actually very new in this mental health field, and I think it was useful. It was useful getting the practical aspect of it. Personally, I was put at the mental health unit, and I was with suicide prevention. So now it has provided me an opportunity to know how these core assessments, how these risk assessments, all these assessments. It's very useful, and I don't think that I would have got that through classroom work. It was actually very useful.
Whatever you can do in the agency, do it. Don't turn down any opportunities, any opportunity they give you. Even if you're uncomfortable with it, do it. It'll be a good experience for you. It's a good learning experience because all of these things are going to prepare you for future jobs. You don't know what you want to do, so you want to get your resume to a point when you sit down at an interview and they ask you, what have you done in the past in your professional environment? You'll be able to rattle off a million different things as opposed to containing yourself to just a few different comfortable environments for yourself. So just definitely branch out and take the opportunity any chance you get.
The most important tip is to find a good fit between the agency and your interest of area. Then with that fit, so you can better engage with your colleagues and also committed to the mission and the task of the agency. Yeah, okay.
Hi, I think your field experience is what you make of it. So work very hard, treat it like a real position, and ask for a lot of support from your coworkers and your supervisor and your field liaison, and you're guaranteed to have a good experience.
Number one, definitely something that I had to learn the hard way is to really step out of your comfort zone and challenge yourself. And as much as you think you're challenging yourself, it's really good to get, and it leads to my point number two, always ask for feedback and really focus on working on your weaknesses and building up on your strengths and incorporating the two and really learning from them. And I think that stems from challenging yourself. So definitely those two.
Okay, so a tip for you as an incoming social work field practicum student would be to throw yourself into your internship and really demand responsibility from your supervisor, because that is the best way to get people to respect you and trust you and give you fun things to do for the year.
I would say tips for a successful field practicum would be to be organized and to definitely have time management skills, because it's kind of hard to balance the work and the internship, but as long as you get a balance and also practice some self-care tips, you should be just fine.
All right.
I would say the most important thing to ask during your practicum is ask a lot of questions and don't be afraid to try new things.
The tips that I would give is make sure you ask as many questions as you can. Don't be shy on asking questions.